tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my true first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor, like Youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Cards, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Purdy now to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20 with a strong run. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A first carry here for Jordan James. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Purdy from the gun. That's complete. Right around the 8. And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They run it with James. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good at the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, really, I should probably start a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Fights off the defender. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Get it. Track, tap to 60, tap to 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And man, he hits him in stride. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. The Cardinals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2.
60.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Ready.
On first down, right back to Benson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Now, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the RPO, he completes it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're putting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Purdy is set up to throw it here. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Purdy on the sneak. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey Benson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll They'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throwing, Jones. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another big play and another 49er first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. First down, this is McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 70 line, Warriors 17. Buffalo 18. Bring it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 66 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Got a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, break. Go! 18, right in. 60 bison, 60 bison. 40, 70.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating for the gun, Jones. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ready, streak, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Reload. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. And the 49ers 41-yard line.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
18, Rodney, 18, let's go. Cougar 19, check smash. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you have both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, hurt.
They'll look to throw again. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Red. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
He had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Brook. 19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Go! 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to look to throw. Open man here is Benson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
A give left side for Benson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
18 top, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll bring him back within 4. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. McCaffrey running up the middle. He's got it to the 43 here. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 38. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
2 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Pearson. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
For the 49ers field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will stay a 4-point game. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Tag. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check, check. Check, Bobcat, check, Bob, go.
They'll set up a throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Ready.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he's got room. And now this is scooped up. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. 17. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Dragon 60. 70. 18 card 79. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll drop the throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Let's go. Hey, Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field. Was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
3-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 70 Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurt. Tiger. 19, Tiger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19, Lion. 18, Pioneer.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he will have a Niners first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the 49er first down.
Viking 18.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it.